Alright, so let me just go ahead and cover another sessions of training. I think it's going to be very valuable, and this is to give you the strategic overview so that when you start your Facebook ads and so on, you can think more strategic and probably help you to do it correctly and be very profitable, right? And then after that, I'll share with you, get my SOP coaching for those of you who want to continue. You want to ask questions. We have a private community. Every month we'll teach you new advanced strategies and all this good stuff, right? So let's do that right now. Okay, Facebook 9 days cash machine. Now, why is it called cash machine? So you understand like what is a cash machine? Like a cash machine is like an ATM machine. So an ATM machine means there's always money in there if you have money. So you mentioned the same concept that Facebook is actually a cash machine if you know how to use it well. And I'm going to explain to you how to use it well. So there's a reason why this is called Facebook 9 days cash machine. Why is it called 9 days? Why is it called cash machine? So let me explain to you this, okay? It's called cash machine in my term because Facebook will always have traffic for you. So just try to understand this. Let's say you have an offer that converts. Let's say you know marketing. Let's say you become an expert one day, or maybe you are an expert today, right? You see, Facebook at any time, any day, right? They will always have traffic for you. If you just go inside there, they will have it. It's like a cash machine. The question is that how do you actually convert the traffic into money for you, right? So if you just understand that perspective, that helps a lot. So by understanding that perspective, like for me, I never have traffic problem at all. My only so-called marketing problem is to come up with products where people wants to buy, right? So that goes into business building, digital marketing, all this kind of stuff, right? Now, how do you turn Facebook into a cash machine for you? The answer is this, is that you need to just learn two things. One is this, your job is to play by the rules. That's the first thing. You need to play by the rules. If you don't play by the rules, you don't get to play the games. Now, how many of you play sports? Like, what kind of sports do you play? Tennis, golf, football, soccer? What kind of sports do you play? Now, in order for you to play the sports, like I play basketball, is it fair for me to say that you got to know the rules? If you don't know the rules, you can't play the game, right? It's the same thing with Facebook. If you don't follow the rules, if you don't play by the rules, you cannot play the Facebook game. Facebook won't allow you to play. So that's the first thing. I mean, if I play basketball, but I don't follow the rules, if I take the balls and then I hold it and then I run with the balls instead of me doing the bouncing of the balls. Now, the referee will ask me to go out from the court because I cannot hold the ball and run with it. You see where I'm coming from? And yet, people complain that why Facebook is not working for them when they don't even play by the rules. They create their own rules. They create their own rules and they want to play in Facebook playground. That is just strange. So first thing first, you play by the rules. Now, once you are allowed to play, let's say I want to play basketball. So first I must play by the rules. And after I play by the rules, how do I win the game? Well, be really good at the game. How do you be really good at the game? Well, you practice and you get a coach. That's how you get good at the game, right? The more practice you have, the better it's going to be. If you have a coach, even better, because then instead of you trying to figure out yourself, you have a coach that helps you to improve your game. Now, same thing with Facebook here. If you don't run your first ad, and if you have like 100 questions, I'm telling you this, after your 100 questions is answered, you have another 1,000 questions. It will never end. Why? Because all of those will still stick at theory. The only way how you be good is you got to so-called take the leap, reset, and get into the game and start playing the game, right? And you're going to do a mistake. and you're gonna do mistake, and you're gonna do mistake. The fact is that I will tell you this right now upfront, is that the first time you run your Facebook ads, chances are you will lose money. Yeah, you will, right? In fact, if let's say I have a client, which I do have, like my mentoring client, right? I have a mentoring program that is by application. You can apply, and I'll look into your business, and if I think that it's a good fit and I can help you, then I'll accept you as my mentoring client. Now, all of my mentoring clients are entrepreneur mindset people. They're not all those biz op fellas trying to make money online. They're not those. They're all entrepreneurs, right? Or at least marketers' mindset of understanding that they're building business. So when we start the mentoring program, when I teach them about Facebook ads, advertising, and so on, I tell them, hey, don't start advertising if you can't afford to lose money. So you're going to be allocating some money there, because that is where you're going to learn, because it's very rare that you can get it right the first time. If it does, just try to think of this logic. Everybody here, nobody will work in a day job anymore. They will be running ads, right? It will be like, wake up in the morning, I go and run ads. It's like trading stocks, but guaranteed to make money. Where does that ever exist? So if you understand that, then I can explain to you about this. The examples of failing to play by the rules. Why people fail to get started, or they got their accounts banned, suspended, and so on. The first thing is this, is that they are promoting products that are not allowed in the first place. So Facebook tells you that, hey, you're not allowed to promote MLM. Hey, you're not allowed to promote cryptocurrency. Hey, you're not allowed to sell brides and children on Facebook. I'm just kidding on that. But yeah, truthfully, you're not supposed to do that at all. So don't do that. You're promoting products that are not allowed. Obviously, your ads doesn't get approved, right? So I've seen this. Like, it's really interesting to see all of this creativity on the internet. I've seen one guy who runs his ads because he is not allowed to run cryptocurrency. So his ad will have a misspell for his crypto, or he will spell CRYB-DO or something like that. So they're trying to find a loophole, trying to find a way to beat the rules. Now just try to think about it, right? Would it be easier for you to play by the rules, or trying to find a loophole? Or it's not even a loophole, you try to cheat the rules, and then eventually you get caught, right? So if they say you can't promote this product, it means that you can't promote the products directly. It's not saying that you can't forever, making unreasonable claims. So this could be about wellness industry, fitness industry. They say, if you eat this pill, it will heal you. You take this medicine, it will make you strong. And of course, there's all these unreasonable claims with all this biz op nonsense, all this quote unquote internet marketing nonsense that you've seen on the internet, right? So this is why you see some of those ads you may see today, and somehow, strange enough, by next week, how come they're not running ads anymore? Well, because their ads has already been, disapproved, or the ad account has been suspended. So just take a look. Just take a look from today onwards. You see those ads, and you see strangely it's not there for next week. And you see this with virtual summits. They say you're going to be rich by attending this virtual summit and all that kind of stuff, or some product that this course would just change your life and so on. Well, those are all unreasonable claims. Again, you're not playing by the rules if you are making unreasonable claims. And then manipulating Facebook users. So everything should be aligned, as in if you say this in your ad, then your landing page should say the same thing. If it's not congruent, that is a way, that is a sign that you're trying to manipulate the users. So think of it this way, right? What is customers means to Facebook, right? Well, the customers means everything to them because that's what pays the bills. So who are the customers? The customers is somehow you and me because we are the advertisers, but their products is the Facebook users. So you and me are also Facebook users. And if the Facebook user starts abandoning Facebook, guess what will happen to Facebook? Well, they're going to lose money. So imagine this, if you are abusing their users, do you think Facebook is going to like you? Of course not. And last but not least, giving bad experience to Facebook users, right? Like when they see your ads, and your ads is bad, and the ratings you keep on getting like negative, just bad experience in general, right? So you're not playing by the rules, and if you're not playing the rules, you cannot turn Facebook into the so-called cash machine. So now, if you look at this perspective here, I'm teaching you to be strategic rather than going to read all the terms and conditions, because that will take you like a few pages long to read. So if you know that you're not promoting a product that is not allowed, if you're not making crazy claims, if you're not manipulating the Facebook users, and you're not giving them bad experience, you should be okay. You are playing by the rules. Now get this, here is the kicker. In fact, I know it sounds strange for me to say this, being me advertising in Facebook about internet marketing and online businesses, I actually appreciate Facebook being so strict. Why? Because it kicks off all of the scammers, right? That helps me. See, it's a problem to you if you are a scammer. Now, if you're not, then it's good news. And this is why I say it's good news to you. If you go through my entire training, we don't teach you to do anything manipulative. We don't teach you any loopholes. We don't teach you any black hat. We just teach you how our company is using Facebook ads the right way. And of course, getting the results. All right, now let's go to the next part here. So how to be good at the game? So if you play by the rules, now you got to be good at the game. So the way how you be good at a game is basically learn how to get leads and then master funnels. That's it. That's how you be good at a game, not trying to sell stuff on Facebook directly, but master how to get leads and then convert the leads into sales. So this is a classic basic funnel that every guru under the umbrella talk about, right? Lead captured page, where they go to your webpage and then they capture the leads. And after they capture the leads, then there will be a thank you page. Basically, it's a page that they see after the leads subscribe. And that's where you present an offer, right? Trying to sell some stuff. And then they try to sell another stuff called upsell 1. And then we sell another stuff called upsell 2, which is brilliant. I think that this model works. I think I still use this model. Same with many other gurus, experts, and so on. So where do we see the flaw in this? And why isn't this being good at the game? Well, let me explain to you. What if this doesn't convert? What if after they subscribe, they didn't buy? Now, if they didn't buy this, upsell 1 doesn't exist, upsell 2 doesn't exist. Now, why people won't buy? People will buy, but however, the fact is that imagine someone just saw your webpage, clueless about you because you're running Facebook ads, you are getting a total stranger, right? This person doesn't have any affinity with your brand. This person have never seen your face. This person have never heard about your product. But somehow they trust you and then they subscribe into your webpage, right? And then you try to sell them something. Yes, some will buy, but how often you think that they will buy, right? Can I say that the conversion will be relatively low compared to someone who have relationship with you, as in like business relationship, and trust your brand, right? And secondly, Facebook is getting smarter by the day. Now, I'm not too sure how true this is, but there is this so-called rumor that says that Facebook doesn't just review your so-called landing page, which is the lead captured page here, but Facebook can actually check your thank you page as well. So imagine if you think that, hey, you know what, I can so-called trick the system by getting something that's approved here, and being approved. But then here I'm going to sell them some cryptocurrency stuff. Here I'm going to sell them some MLM stuff. Here I'm going to sell them some BizOps stuff. Here I'm going to promise to them that they'll become a millionaire. So you think that, hey, you know, you're being smart, right? Try and do that, and you're taking a risk. Because Facebook somehow, I do not know how true this is able to see this as well. Personally, I have experienced this, so I'm not taking that risk anymore. So how do you still be good at the game if now you're going to have this challenge? This is where I'm going to teach you something different, where you need to master this concept called the money is in the email list. And I got good news for you. That's why I've been teaching you for the entire training, module 1, 2, 3, 4. This is what I've been teaching you. Get my SOP on how to get leads from Facebook, right? See, Facebook doesn't hate you for generating leads from Facebook. If they do, they wouldn't have an option called lead generation. I mean, in the objective, you can choose, hey, I want to get leads, and they allow you to do that. So obviously, Facebook is quite happy and they're fine for you to generate leads, but the right way. So let's refer leads to email. This article is from HubSpot.com. I have included the URL here. If you want to read entirely, you can do that. blog.hubspot.com/marketing, blah, 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 and so on. There are a lot of stats about email, but this is the best one. In fact, if you see at the highlighted box there, okay, it reads this. If it's too small for you to see it, let me just read it for you. In fact, email generates $38 for every $1 spent, which is an astounding 3,800% ROI, making it one of the most effective options available. Now, how crazy is that? Who is the person who says email is dead? I know the person who doesn't have an email list, right? Or a person who doesn't know how to do email marketing. That's it. So if you understand this simple formula that the money is in the email list, you can change your entire digital marketing strategy. And we're not just talking about Facebook. Facebook is the door. It's the door that helps you to get the leads, right? So how to be good at the game with Facebook so that you can turn Facebook into your so-called cash machine. So now let's look at the same formula here. Lead capture, but after lead capture, let's say you cannot convert at a thank you page. There's no offer. That's fine, because now they get into follow-up emails. So this is where the magic happens. Based on our average, it takes us about 9 follow-up emails. Doesn't mean 9 days, right? But 9 follow-up emails, right? And we should be able to break even for the cost to acquire a lead. So let's say it costs us, say, $5 to acquire an email lead, or $10, whichever it is, depending on which offer that we are promoting. And somehow, magically, on the 9th day, or should I say 9 follow-up emails to be more precise, we would have made back our money, right? But here's the magic, where we have email promos. So now, as we build the email list, we continue to get new leads coming in every single day. So maybe today we haven't earned back our ROI yet, right? Because it is not the 9th follow-up emails. But because we send out emails called the email promos, minimum of twice a week, which means there will be 8 emails that goes out in a single month, we would have made so much more money from the email promos. Because do you remember the average stats? Like the $1 investment could turn into 3,800% of ROI. Not in 9 days, maybe it could be in a year. Right, still, hey, because if we play this game for long term, it's stretched that far, we don't mind investing in getting leads today because we know what we are doing. And then we know when we start sending out emails, because every day the list gets larger. So we know as time goes by, when we do our email promos, the income just gets larger to a certain degree. Of course, this is all theory concept I'm telling you. But if you are in my shoe, this is what we are experiencing. Our list continue to grow, and we make sure that we send proper emails, we give content, we also send promotion, and so forth. This is called get leads and master funnels. Understand? Right? So if this is something valuable to you, that you understand this so far, like it gives you an aha moment, like, yeah, now I know how to make Facebook actually works for me. Leave a comment there. Type yes in the comment there. Because if you understand this itself is $1 million idea. This is, I will say, the game changer on how to stay positive, as in like financially positive with Facebook ads, and not trying to think, hey, let me just go and run some ads on Facebook, and I'm going to try to arbitrage the leads to become money right away, or I'm going to send them to buy some stuff on the internet, and then oops, they didn't buy. So today I just lose $200. You see where I'm coming from? That is the difference. Alright, so let me continue here and to teach you how to improve further. A typical lead captured page will give away a free ebook or a report, which is okay, which is normal. I do that as well. In fact, if you go to my website, we do that all the time. We give away free ebook or free report to get someone to subscribe into a mailing list, right? So it works. But right now, if you are advertising on Facebook, is it fair for me to say that you need to do your best, your very best, to have the highest conversion? Because you're spending money right now. So if you give, say, an ebook or report, well, you can still get some conversion, but whether you're getting 15% conversion and 50% conversion makes a whole difference in this game. So let me explain to you what do I mean by it totally changed the game, depends on your conversion. So let me just do, let's say, some math here. Okay, so let's say if you give a report and then you have 20% conversion. I'm just typing here right now. Okay, just give report or ebook. Alright, so let's say you get that, and then you, out of 100 people, you have 20 people who become your leads. Okay, so that is like the first scenario. Now, but let's say if you have 50% conversion, okay, let's say you have 50% conversion. Let's say you have 50% conversion instead of 20% conversion. Now, just try to understand this scenario here. Let's say you spend $100. Right? It means that instead of you getting 20 leads, you're getting 50 leads. Now, I'm not too sure whether you understand where I'm coming from. I get too excited about it because I want to make sure that it really hits home run for you to understand the part of conversion here. So if you scale the business, instead of $100, let's say you spend $1,000, you're only getting 200 leads compared to 500 leads. And then let's expand it further in the sense of, if a lead, let's say a lead could help you to make, say, $5. Okay? Now, if you have 200 leads, $5 times 200, you make $1,000. But if you have 500 leads, you make $2,500. Do you understand that it goes exponentially when you have more leads? And that's why the conversion, it is so critical. So how do we actually increase the conversion to get leads with Facebook? Well, the answer is that when we run ads on Facebook, we rarely, not all the time, but rarely, just offer, say, a free report or free ebook because the conversion is not high, and furthermore, these are not highly responsive lead. They may have subscribed, they may not even download the ebook or even read the ebook. So how we increase Facebook ad leads conversion is this: we give away, get this, 10 free classes for 5 weeks training, just one email. That's what we do. Now, you know how insane that is if you think again? If you give me an email address, I will give you 10 free classes where it will cost you X amount of dollars if you actually purchase it, and I'll train you for 5 weeks for free if you just give me one email. So, now here's a simple question, which sounds like a trick question. Do you think that this will be much more higher conversion than just say, here you go, give me an email and I'll give you an ebook, versus give me an email and I'll train you for 5 weeks with 10 free classes? This is another game changer, and that's what we do for our business, and that's how we increase our conversion like crazy. Is this another, I would say, aha moment that give you this $1 million idea that, oh yeah, that's how I can actually change my business to make so much more money, right? So if we look at this again, let me just so-called summarize for you again. First, we play by the rules. Second, we get good at the game. And we get good at the game by improving our conversion, right? By offering something that is even more valuable.